I started my encoder and it's not working, I guess. So alright. I think I'm live. I have no idea right now. I'm waiting for YouTube to catch up. Something needs to catch up.
Tax reform is complicated, kind of like this stuff. Tax reform with H&R.
Alright, I'm just getting everything set up. I'm guessing this is live. Alright, I'm just trying to get my chat in another window and get everything set up. Alrighty. Alright, you have to give me a second. I've got to get my chat board up so I can see the chat messages. Alrighty. How's everyone going? How's everyone doing? I'm going to try and move some stuff around for a second, so I'm not really here, even though it looks like I'm here. Is audio okay? And A-Rod, how's it going? I'm just trying to get my chat box up, so y'all got to give me a second. So I can all right. Shrink down my mug some. Read through some, catch up on some of the messages and say hey to everyone. Hey Scott, Gregory, Tiger Eyes, Gregory again, A-Rod, Donnie Brown, how's it going in South Carolina? Corey McGee, what's up? Jim Gay, Dave Watson, Hector, Srip63, Alright. Having issues today, that's for sure. OBS decided to come out with a new version, and I made the mistake of hitting accept. So, spent the last 30 minutes trying to go through it and figure out what it changed, because it just deleted all my old settings, so everything was a big old pain. But we're going to be giving away some stuff today. Not a lot, but a couple things. I still got to give out some rewards for my Patreon members. Discuss a couple things about my Patreon members. Hey Aiden, how's it going? Debbie. Hey Tiger Eyes. I plan on doing more panning. The problem is right now my panning station is in my bedroom, and my wife despises it more than anything. So it's really a pain in the butt to try and get extra cameras in there. The fact that I have one camera in there is way too many for my wife, so I just haven't been able to do it. You know, it's just when I'm doing my mail calls, I kind of make sure she's not home and do it anyway. But it's just a big pain in the butt. I have to keep moving cameras back and forth, so I have to, once my gold shed, and it's about 75% done. It's got an air conditioner installed in it. It's got a heater installed in it now. So I don't have to be pushed out by the weather anymore. So, and you know, weather loves to be fickle. So, you know, if you don't have anything in your gold shed, you start sweating too much or you freeze to death. So that's all set up. I'm just rebuilding everything, putting in new places for lights and cameras and things like that. So once that happens, I'll actually start probably having panning in every one of my videos. So that is coming, just when my lazy butt gets up and actually finishes that room, you know. Yeah, I like that Freedom pay dirt. That was really good. It would have been better if I'd have been able to keep all that gold. Rod. No, I'm just kidding. It was actually, and Rod's here in the chat, so everyone could. That was wonderful of Rod to send me that, so I could pan that out. It was really fun. I probably, if I ever do something like that again, I don't think I'll try to rush it and get it done so quickly. I'll spend 2 weeks panning all that out, because that was murder, trying to pan all that out in just a couple of days. My wife's doing much better. She's actually at work now, so she's doing really good. She's on her new meds. She doesn't like being on the meds, and you know, I don't like her being on the meds because they're black label, but you know, they seem to be helping. So, and that's what's important. So, all right, let me catch up on some more. What's up, BJ? Best pay dirts out there. My #1 recommendation is Gold Bay. Currently. Now, this changes all a lot. You know, it used to be lynch mining. I think lynch mining was the top of the heap for a while. Right now, I think Gold Bay, David wrote Gold Bay. For a while, he was really more interested in a couple other things. He had his pawn shop going and things like that. But he's a lot more, you know, he's spending more time with his gold pay dirt now, so it's really good. And his stuff is usually, any pay dirt that is from a real miner is usually better than from a non-miner. So that's so Gold Bay is my #1 right now. I actually got an email, I think it was last month. I got 2 separate emails from people who had panned out some Gold Bay. One was they had bought a 3-gram bag and they recovered 7 grams. Another one was they purchased a 1-gram bag and they recovered 5 grams. So sure, it doesn't happen that often, but he's probably the best one. That you buy a gram, you might hit a mother load with him. So, hey Chris, how's it going? I've asked you about a dozen times how your gold plating is going, and now you finally got it up. That's cool. I'll have to email you. I sent you a couple messages, Chris, on Patreon, but I guess you never checked there, and it's on my to-do list to actually email you. But I'll email you later tonight because I got a couple questions, and I'll ask you something about your gold plating as well. Hey Jeff, yeah, help your wife. I don't have them here with me, but I use glasses when I pan. I have if you go on Amazon, or if you're looking at any of my videos in the links below, I have an ad in there. It's for Amazon link where they're just regular glasses, but they're 6x magnification reading glasses, and those work wonderful for gold panning because you know. You can't really, if you stand up and try and walk around, you'll run into stuff. But if you're just sitting there and gold panning, it won't hurt your eyes because they're just reading glasses. So, and I use those, and they're 6x magnification. And for flower gold and stuff, they're the best. Hey, turkey sandwich. B Wiles. Hey B Wiles, how's it going? Yeah, for tier rewards, the way it's going to work, if anyone's interested in my Patreon, I know a lot of my Patreon members are here, but you know, Patreon is still being a real pain in the butt about the giveaways. In fact, they've essentially shut me out. They don't even reply to any of my emails anymore. I went a little far and I kind of spammed the owner of Patreon. I emailed him every single day for 2 weeks discussing like what was going on, what they were telling me, what they were telling other people. And they pretty much haven't replied to me since. So I don't know. But I have seen that like Jeff Williams has stopped doing giveaways. A lot of people have. But they're just, Patreon is just being really inconsistent in what they're telling me, what they're telling other people. I know they were telling Martin that he could do giveaways. He just couldn't call it a giveaway. And then they're telling me I couldn't do anything with giveaway. They in fact made me go through my entire Patreon history and delete every mention of the word giveaway in it. I mean, I had to delete a dozen posts that I had in there just because they had giveaway in it. And so But they didn't make anyone else do that, so they're just being really inconsistent. So from now on, what's going to happen is on the 4th or 5th of the month, the beginning of the month, I'm going to ship everyone something that's a $10 or better member. It shows you on my page now. So if you're a $10 member, I'll send you something copper every single month on the 5th. If you're a silver member, I will send you something silver on the 5th of every single month that you're a member. If you're a gold Patreon member, I will send you a sample bag of pay dirt on the 5th of every single month, and it goes on and so on and so forth. Now, for the $5 members, unfortunately, the cost of shipping and everything else, I can't send y'all anything every single month, but I am trying to, like this month, I sent everyone something, including my $5 Patreon members, and I have something not for May, but I have something set up for June. I'm just waiting for it to come to me, and it won't be here until right around the end of May. So in June, everyone will get something again, and I'll try and do that as often as I can, is just send everyone a little something. But I am going to be doing some more rewards tonight. I'll show you those rewards too. See, we're going to be doing some rewards tonight for my Patreon members. These are rewards. These are not giveaways. This is a reward. So these rewards will be going to three of my Patreon members today. Turkey sandwich. What's $10 get me? Well, it depends on where. You going to Burger King with that, or you going to my Patreon page? So for my Patreon page, which I'm assuming you're talking about, is, I don't even know, man. Look, I gotta look at that. That's bad. I don't even know. Okay, $10 member. As soon as you join, you will get a gold-plated dime. Everyone gets a gold-plated dime now, and you will get a collectible round or something like that. You'll get your name on my wall. You'll get a personal shout-out and stuff like that. But then every single month, you'll get something copper. So if you join my Patreon as a $10 member, every single month, you're going to be getting something from me that's copper. It could be a copper round. It could be something copper. Copper nugget. This month, I sent everyone a copper round. Last month, I sent them a copper round. The month before that, I sent everyone a Michigan copper nugget. So it just depends. It will be something copper, because my $10 members are copper prospectors, so they get something copper every single month. A silver member, $25 member, will get something silver, So it could be this month I gave everyone, I believe it was a 1 gram silver bar and a barber dime. So everyone got a barber dime. Me and my daughter, we do the little books with the dimes, and we had a whole bunch of extra barber dimes that we had duplicates of, so I've added those to everyone. Hey, Jeff Wilmore, how's it going? Pan and Gold Bay. Someone asked me earlier the best pay dirt. Gold Bay by far right now. Now it always changes. It's one thing, I hate always going back and reviewing the same sellers a lot and stuff like that, because once you review them, you don't want to go back. But sellers change, really. I mean, when I first reviewed Lynch Mining, they were shipping next day, and now look at them. It's a month-long delay. So, I always feel bad when people go to my old reviews and see those, and I'll get messages, oh, why'd you get it in 2 days? And I'm taking, but you got to look at the date. My old Lynch Minings are from 2016, I think. So, but Gold Bay, last year, Gold Bay probably wasn't as good as it is now. Dave closed up his pawn shop, and he's spending a lot more time on his gold. So he's making more money with his gold now, I think. So he's more focused on that. Highway Ranger, what's up? Jim Gay, what is a good pay dirt for beginners? For beginners, probably one of your better ones to do is I would actually go to someone like Tom's Gold Dirt or Kenai Gold. They're both new companies, and they're both got really good customer service. And you can ask them, especially Tom's Gold Dirt. If you go ask him, his bags are all handmade, are made. So he's more than likely, if you ask him, he can make you a really easy bag to pan out. Ira Orange, yes, I can do regular giveaways for YouTube. Well, it depends on who you ask. YouTube is cracking down on giveaways too. See, the problem is you get a lot of bad apples out there that are... What's going on is you get a lot of people that are promising things, Oh, if I get to 1,000 so-and-so, I'll give away this, this, and this, and this. And I see a lot of that is where people put up all these things about where if they get 1,000 subscribers, they're going to give away the farm. Well, then they get 1,000 subscribers and they don't give anything away. And it's just hurting the industry. You get people on Patreon. I know a fact that a lot of people are sponsoring people on channels, and they were never getting their gifts. I mean, because there's no chargeback. On Patreon, if you give somebody $10 or $25 and they don't ship you anything, there's nothing they really can do about it. And so a lot of these places are cutting down. I know a lot of these silver channels that do the coin thing are getting shut down or banned for a couple of days for doing giveaways. It's really tricky. I'm trying to still do them as much as I can. You know, it was funny. That was one of the reasons I stopped doing giveaways on YouTube, was because I was trying to move it towards Patreon, so I wouldn't get in trouble on YouTube, because you know, I can't lose my YouTube channel. If I lose my YouTube channel, then it's essentially, you know, I ain't got nothing else to do, and I'll drive my wife crazy all the time. So I kind of moved it to Patreon. Now Patreon's having a fit with it, just because you're always going to get the bad apples. Bad apples ruin everything for everyone. So I am going to be doing a giveaway tonight to whoever's in my chat, and that's the way I'm going to start doing giveaways. I'm no longer going to be doing giveaways where I post a video and I say, oh, if you do this, you do that. It will only be in live chats from now on, because, you know, if you're here, you get something. If you're not here, you don't get anything. You can't, you know, I see a lot of these people there saying, you know, go here and post 1,000 posts on this channel and I'll give you something. YouTube doesn't like that. That's why, I guess about a month ago, if you see people like, you know, a really good guy is Georgia at Dirt 30. He lost a lot of subscribers. A lot of channels lost a lot of subscribers because people were making fake YouTube channels or accounts just so they could go and post messages on people's things to try and get giveaways. So, you know, a lot of these subscribers were the same person. You know. Hey, Chris. Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you about, how the gold pans are going to go. What kind did you get? Because I thought the only gold pans I've seen, the really small ones, are aluminum. And I didn't think you could gold plate aluminum. I thought you had to coat them with nickel or something first. But I don't know. I'll have to ask you about that. Randall Glen. Yes, Donnie Brown. I have heard of Randall Glen Farm. They have been on my list for a really long time, but they have no guarantee, and they've always scared me. There's just something about them that has always scared me, because it's not a cheap pater, and I've never seen a good review. I've talked to a couple people I've bought from them, and they never got anything good, so it's always just been on the bottom of my list. Eventually I'll get to them, though. Yeah, Ira Lawrence, it's, you know, I've heard people that, you know, have a, you know, it's funny, a lot of the big channels I watch, you know, my kids watch all these people with gaming channels, and these people give away something all the time, and I never see any of them get in trouble, but I know a lot of these coin roll hunting people have gotten in trouble. Some have, some haven't. You know, Klesh has never gotten in trouble for it. I know for a while he stopped doing some of his things because he was worried, but then he started right back up. So it's really hit or miss. I know now you have to put, like, if you look in my description, I put a big disclaimer in there. You have to put this giant disclaimer about how YouTube's not sponsoring the giveaway and this and that and this and that. It's getting to be a pain in the butt, to tell you the truth, but, you know, I try to give away stuff if I can. I'm going to, once I finally get around to updating my website, I'm going to start doing some giveaways through that. So I'll just post in a video and say, just go there and leave a comment on a video, because, you know, you can leave videos, comments on my videos on my webpage, and then I'll just pick someone from there. And that way it has nothing to do with anybody else. So I'm always working on something. It's just slow going. I want to vacuum out your panning area. Yeah, there's still some good gold in that carpet. Eventually I'll burn it up. Little Dennis Stewart. Yeah, I like the rod. I like the copper nuggets. Lyra's Alaska Gold. I wouldn't use, if that's your first time, I would not do it. It is so full of shale and other things and mica. It's really got a ton of shiny. It's one of the ones where Lyra's is a pater that looks like a fairy farted in it. You know, it's just tons of sparkles everywhere. So I wouldn't suggest it. I mean, it's good patered. I like them. They got a decent ROI for the price, but they're just, you know, too much sparkle that's not gold isn't good for beginners. Yeah, right. I understand. I fully agree. Reviewing people multiple times, but it starts to be, what happens is, you know, I have a lot of reviews up of lynch mining, and people think I favor them and say, oh, you know, I get more comments from people saying that they think I'm in cahoots with Lynch Mining or something like that just because I reviewed them so many times. But I reviewed them so many times because they were really good at the time, you know. I don't want to say I haven't reviewed them in a little bit. I do have some that are pay dirt, but I haven't reviewed them in a while. And I don't want to say they've dropped down a tier, but they've dropped down a tier. You know, they don't ship as quick and things like that. So, best eBay pay dirt seller, Jim Gay. Beyond a doubt, it's Alaskan Nugget 907. I just looked at his page today, and I saw he had 3 bags of pay dirt up. Minimum 1 gram, I think it was $50 shipped. But it's all really fine gold. So, I mean, he's the number one. If I had to buy pay dirt off of somebody on eBay, he's the one. I've gotten easily my ROI back on a couple bags I've gotten from him. I know a couple people that have gotten their money back with him. But it's all super fine gold, and that's why he sells it, because he's a real miner, and it's too much work to get out fine gold. Better just to sell it. Tiger Eyes Wheeler, I don't know. Email me, Dylan at Miller Prospecting, and send me a link to it, and I'll have to look at it. I don't know if I could think about that right now while I'm on chat, but if you email me, Dylan at Miller Prospecting, I'm more than glad to take a look at the kit and tell you if it's any good. Lake Superior has beach gold. Yeah, Michigan's got lots of gold. It's just fine, fine, fine. Full. That's where the gold cubes come in handy. Hey, Greg Russell, nice to see you. Tom's Tough Stuff. I actually have done some of his, but I haven't done it for a review. You know, it's kind of funny. You know, there's the littler bags I tend to not review as much because I'm always trying. You know, I don't know. But I'm actually doing 2 small bags this week for review. I'm doing a Keen Eyes sampler bag and their Tough Stuff bag, their Black Sand Challenge bag. I'm doing both of these this week to review just because I spent so much money last week. It was really took a hit on the gold fund. At least I got good gold back. That was good. I was worried that, you know, that was $250 out. If those bags would have been bad, I'd have been no reviews for the rest of the month. Hey, Rod Kirk. Yeah, YouTube is being really bad. They're changing up a lot of rules, you know. Like, I got lucky. I got in right when I got to 1,000 subscribers. I got to start monetizing my channel. I got to do live shows and all these things. And YouTube is really making it harder because so many people... And the problem is people are doing things like, you know, bribing people to subscribe. You know, if you see, like, if you look at my old videos... I never once did a giveaway, I think, before I got to 1,000 subscribers. I never did. I just waited till I got to 1,000 subscribers. And a lot of people now, when they get to 50 subscribers, they say, I'll do a giveaway if I get to 100. I'll do a giveaway if I get to 200. And the problem with that is you're really just buying these people to join. They're not really watching your channel. So YouTube doesn't like that because it hurts their ability to charge ads. So they're making it harder and harder. Like I just saw Ray from Ray's World, where he lost the ability to live stream off of his phone because he needs 10,000 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers, and it used to be he could do it, and now he can't. So, thanks, thanks Highway. Yeah, I'm not gonna comment about other reviewers. You know, they have some out there. You know, I'll say one thing about that is. I do pay dirt reviews because I love pay dirt. No other reason. I do not like being on the camera. It's one of the reasons why when I do my reviews, I'm not on the camera. I don't want to be a YouTube star. And a lot of the people that do reviews or are on YouTube, they want to be YouTube stars. I mean, that's it. They want to be, you know, smile and be pretty and all those things, and they want to be YouTube stars. I just like good pay dirt, and I want to find good pay dirt, and, you know, I just love this hobby, you know. It's took me out of some bad places, and, you know, so I love the hobby, and, you know, I don't like being ripped off, and I don't like other people being ripped off, so. Hold on a second. There's no gold in Texas, Scott. Sorry to tell you that, but there's no real, I mean, you might get some glacial gold somewhere, but it's just there's not enough where it would ever make it. Where you'd have to move so many tons of material to get any amount of gold, it would never be worth it. I'm just catching up on some messages. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, there's ways. I was going to look at it because I knew there was a way. Debbie, this is to Debbie about Ray, that there was a way to circumnavigate that whole where you can't use your phone thing, because I had looked into that. Originally I was going to do all my live shows off my phone, but I didn't want to do it. But I read a lot of articles about him, and I just have to look them up again. But there's a way I'm sure he can get around it. I know his internet's really bad, so he was just using his 4G to get his signal, but I'm sure there's a way for him to do it, because Ray was really good. I enjoy watching coin roll hunting. I don't like to pay for the coin rolls, but I like to watch. Me and my daughter do coin roll hunting, so we got a stack in there. But I do my coin rolls a little different. We tend to just buy old rolls of dimes and go through those and find the ones that match up into our books, and the ones that we don't, I give away on my Patreon. Have I reviewed Idaho Pay Dirt? I've reviewed somebody that had Idaho Pay Dirt. I don't remember who it is. My mind is not the best when it comes to all the pay dirts I reviewed. It's happened a couple times where I've bought pay dirt to review them, and halfway through the review I've realized I've reviewed them before. So, but I know I have done someone from Idaho. I don't remember who it was though. I don't think it was very good. It wasn't spectacular enough for me to remember it. Living room panner. Stacking silver. Yeah, I used to stack silver a lot before I became disabled, and when I became disabled I had to sell off everything. I mean, I sold off. I've always been a collector. I like collecting things, and I had a massive comic book collection, and I had a massive silver collection. I sold them all off when I became disabled, so I don't want to get back into the silver stacking, but I do like coin roll hunting. It's, I like that. That's a fun one to do, and you just get the little books, and that's mostly for my kids to get into, not for me so much. It's anything to find my kids to get into is always good. Rod Kurt, yeah, it's the same with Patreon. I know a lot of people are dropping Patreon. A lot of people are going to new ways, or PayPal allows you to just set up a reoccurring payment. So I know a lot of big people that were on Patreon have left and just set up their own websites and said, hey, just pay me monthly. I'm a very low tech guy. Me and electronics do not get along very well, so I try to keep everything as simple as possible. So until YouTube kicks me off or Patreon kicks me off, I'll stay with them. Then when they kick me off, I'll have to figure out something, and then I'll scratch my head for a while. Then I'll ask my wife for help, and she'll hook me up. So, hey Josh, how's it going? Didn't see you come in. Scott Rose, in case I didn't tell you. Any stuff that's clay heavy, Debbie? Oh, smash it up with your fingers. I mean, if you want to buy some clay, be gone. But I tried that once, and it didn't really work as good as they say it did. Like, you're only supposed to use a couple of drops and let it settle. And I was just pouring half of it in there, and I ended up just mushing it all with my hands, and it was just horrible. I would not do clay pay dirt if I knew it. Clay is horrible. I mean, you can just watch the Gold Rush show or any show that talks about clay. It's a disaster. Nobody likes dealing with clay. That's why a lot of areas that still have gold have clay there, because nobody's ever wanted to go there and mine it. Massive Star Wars collection. Awesome, Jason. I like Star Wars. I never really collected too much of their stuff. By the time the stuff got high priced, it was too high priced. That was one of those things where they weren't collector's items for a long time. Then all of a sudden, boom, you got a Darth Vader with a certain sword that cost X amount of money, or the Boba Fett that actually had the launching missile on his back. All of a sudden went from it's obscure to all of a sudden they're worth 10 grand. So, a Bicket Blaster. I don't know what that is. Don't forget the magnet. Yeah, the magnet and me just don't get along. It's only because I don't use it. I use a magnet probably in the last tablespoon of pay dirt. Once I'm down to the final tablespoon and I'm just trying to clean up, just getting those last couple little pieces of black sand out of there. And a lot of times I don't even use it. I just use tweezers and pick those couple pieces out really quickly. And that's why I always forget the magnet, just because I don't use one. So And when I do, I use the little bitty, tiny little thumb one, so. Bucket, not Bicket. Alright. Bucket Blaster. Huh. I have to look into that. I haven't watched any Alan Robertson videos in a little bit. I'm behind on his videos. I'm always behind on somebody's. Alright, how many people do we have watching? I don't even know. Let me see. Behind on somebody. Let me do a second. 39 watching, huh? That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, so before it gets, since it doesn't really matter who's here for doing this, I'm going to really quickly do my Patreon rewards. I've got 3 of them to give away. Mr. Bean and Dylan, you're welcome. Yeah, use your hands, Mr. Bean Hunter. That was what my suggestion was. Just I played with it. That one time I had it, it was before I did YouTube videos, and it was just nasty. Gold Cube Bucket Trommel. Oh, yeah, okay, I saw that. That's actually, I mean, I know Alan Robertson has that video, but that's actually, it's an older trommel. I mean, I'm sure he got the design from it, from watching. A whole bunch of people put out some videos, I guess it was a couple years back, where they made all these trommels out of PVC and buckets for fertilizer and for breaking up dirt in people's yards. And there was a ton of videos out there, and it's the same thing. And I actually have the blueprints and all the parts somewhere that I had planned on building just to make a trommel, and I just never got around to it because I don't really go through that much dirt on my gold cube where I need one. You know, 5 pounds doesn't need a trommel. So Alan Robertson, he goes through a lot of dirt, so he needs it. But yeah, I did see his. Yeah, I just don't know how good a trommel works for clay, though. You know, you'd think it would just bundle up in there and you just have a giant pot of clay inside the bucket. Hey, Hector. If you want to go prospecting in Florida, buy yourself a metal detector, and after a storm, go to the beach. That's your best chance of finding gold in Florida, is after a storm on the beach and get some of that washed up gold. That trommel is mine? Oh, all right, Ara. So that's me not paying attention to stuff. But I've seen those PVC bucket trommels. It's a really great idea. I mean, you know, I'm a huge fan of the gold cube, but it's way overpriced, and all the additions to them are way overpriced. It's just horrendous. You know, the gold cube probably costs them $100 to make. You know, mine's already having a hard time fitting back together. It's starting to warp, and you know, it's not even 2 years old, and it's starting to warp where I've got to bang it to get it to all fit together nice and snug. So it's way overpriced for what, you know, it's great, and it works wonderful, but, you know, and because of that, I'm sure he's charging a lot, but all the add-ons for it are way too expensive. So I have plans to build a little screen for it so I don't have to screen down some stuff, but again, that's all those things always are so low on my pole because I just don't use that equipment that often, you know. Yeah, so you ran 15 buckets. I'm never going to have 15 buckets of pay dirt. Well, maybe. This year I already got almost 3 buckets of cons already, just this early in the year because I've been doing some really big bags, so. I remember, yeah. Well, this haircut is out of necessity, you know. I didn't want to have the bald spot and just hair on the side, so, you know, I keep it nice and trim. Hey, Nicholas Murr. So this one in Australia uses a rocket device. I might try that. Hey, Randy Hershey, how you doing? A rocker. Okay. Yeah, I actually have next month, so anyone that's watching now, I'll tell y'all, next month, every video I do next month is going to be from out of the United States. So I've been planning this one for a while. It's really hard to get pay dirt from other places and getting other people to order them for you. I've had 2 different pay dirts get seized by customs. And they're not cheap. You know, this is not going to be an ROI month next month. Next month is definitely going to be a lot of videos just to have fun. But I've got some bags from Australia, some bags from UK, Scotland, some Canada bags to throw in there, and what else? I got some. Yeah, I think that was it. UK, Germany, got some from Germany as well. So I'm hoping at least one of them is good. So. Hey, Lawrence Bissett. How are you doing? So, alright. While y'all chit-chat amongst yourself, I'm going to get my stuff ready, and I'm going to do my rewards for Patreon. Alright, so I have my random name picker up. I need to grab some names. Alright, there we go. I got my random name picker. And in case anyone missed it, Keen Eye Gold used the same picker I used yesterday, and they picked my name. So, it's a good picker. It's a lucky one. Maybe it'll pick my name again today. Alright, let me put all the names in there. Yep. Alright, so these are all my Patreon members. And we're going to give some stuff away. Let me just... Where did Custom seize the dirt? It was two got seized. Where were they coming from? Both were coming from the UK. Both came from the UK. Actually, I had a real hard time getting stuff from UK. I had two get seized by them, and then I had one where they opened it and poured everything out and stuck it in another bag. This bag has been opened bag that the customs uses. And then retaped it all up with custom tape and stuck it back in the box, taped it up, and shipped it to me. So that one I'm going to be really... if I get no gold out of it, I'll know some custom agent has all the gold out of that one. But yeah, it's hard getting... You know, it's the same thing. I get a lot of people complaining to me that they can't get gold from here to there. You know, a lot of the companies in Australia... I mean, I was begging. I did a lot of begging, emailing people... through dummy accounts, trying to get people to send my friends pay dirt, and most companies won't even do it. A lot of the companies in Australia don't even want to hear it. They don't care how much you'll pay or what you'll pay. They don't want the bother because it's really hard to track. And when you're shipping somebody with something and they pay you $100 and you say, "Oh, I didn't get it," you know, then they don't want to deal with the hassle. So it's really hard to ship international either way. Canada, yeah, most countries. Pretty much no countries allows pay dirt to be shipped because now the only reason it slides through is because it's being called pay dirt. If it was just called dirt, it would be banned instantly because you don't want foreign weeds or contaminants. There's lots of bugs that live in the soil. So if you just wrote dirt on a box and shipped it, they would probably seize it and tell you no luck because it might have some type of beetle in it that's forbidden or some type of weed, and so most countries don't want dirt from other places, you know. Yeah, oh, Goldhound. Yeah, I really like them. Now, like I said, I've never had a problem from Canada to here. I think a lot of people from Canada, their post is so similar to ours. I mean, I know a couple Canadian sellers that actually are really close to the border, and they just cross the border and ship it in the United States. But I've never had any problem with anything from Canada. It's the UK and things like that where... I guess you get a lot of people that are shipping weird stuff, you know. It's funny, just a little side note and a funny story. I had a old flare gun from a boating kit I had, and I just got tired of it sitting around my house. I put it up on eBay, and I said, I'm just going to get rid of this flare gun. I had probably 500 people try to buy it. None of them were in the United States, and I had to go back and change it and not let it be foreign because there's all people that wear guns are really strict, and they were all trying to buy a flare gun, so they would have a 12 gauge flare gun in Brazil so they could rob people. So, you know, everything, it's hard to get some stuff. Hey, Georgia has gold. Georgia has some gold in it. Hey, Martin, how's it going? Roger, how's it going? In case I'm missing anyone else. Oh. Wise Gold Metal Detecting Adventures. Rebel Dog, hey, I didn't see you pop in. How you doing? How you doing? Alright. I keep getting sidetracked, but I need to, because I can't be on here all night. I need to do my rewards for my Patreon members. So let me go to that page and pull some names. Alright, so I'll show you all again. Here's the names, everybody's names on here. Now everyone is only getting their name in here once because I'm now sending all my Patreon members something every single month. So now I'm just picking some random name just for the heck of it. And we're going to start with, well, let's just start with the big boy. So here we go. This is it. This is Kenai Gold, graham cracker bag. So, guaranteed to have 1 gram of gold in it. I don't even know if I reviewed it or not. Yeah, I reviewed this one. I actually have a bag of their s'mores coming in soon. I think that'll be like the last bag I do for the month. I have a bag of their s'mores coming in. One of my friends sent me. So, let's give this one away. I'm going to go push that little button and see who wins. So, pick a random name. There we go. Gary F. So, Gary F., you just won yourself a bag of Kenai graham crackers, 1 gram of gold. And now we're going to give away 2 of their sampler bags. So let's pick another name. Oh, Lord, what is this? All right. All right, hold on. I dropped the bag on my mouse station and it's freaking out. So hold on. All right. Now let's pick another name. Gilbert Rowe. So Gilbert Rowe, you just won yourself a sample bag. I should probably take out y'all's names. Gary F. We'll take your name out. Alright, and let's pick one more for the last sample bag. And Rebel Dog Adventure Team, you just won yourself a sample bag. And I see you're here, so you know you just won that. I'll have to email you and tell you that. Alright, now what we're going to do, and I'm also going to be giving away some stuff tonight too in a second. Yeah, BJ, ask Chris Showalter. He's shown me some of the gold he's gotten, so he knows some good stuff. That's if I get down to Georgia this year, that's who I'm calling is Chris. I'm going to make him show me where all the gold is. I'm going to take it and take it out of Georgia. I'm just doing a giveaway here. This is I did not do a giveaway for Patreon. No. I did a reward. Those are just rewards. I'm gonna do a giveaway for YouTube, and YouTube they'll at least email me and tell me to be quiet. They haven't ever told me anything about the giveaways, but. Yeah, when I actually ship anything out of the country, I never put pay dirt on it. I don't. It's just you're just asking for trouble if you just put the word dirt in there. I always just put prospecting sample. That's what I use whenever I have to ship pay dirt out of the country when I do these rewards and things like that. So yes, congratulations to all. I wish I had more. I've got a couple things, but they're just for here. So I was going to try and make it all fancy, but I don't know how I'm going to pick out a winner for tonight. Hey, Dwayne, thanks. Ted Williams, hey, how's it going? Yeah, see, Chris, you shouldn't have said anything. See, now everyone from Georgia is going to be calling you, and they're going to suck all your gold up, man. Yeah, BJ didn't win. I don't know what's going on. BJ always wins. He's the luckiest person. I see him win more often than anyone else. So, and I will be, like I'm sure a lot of you have seen, I won from Kenai Gold. I won some drawing they had the other day. They had to actually Facebook me. I didn't even know they were doing a giveaway. And it's a funny video. He's talking in the video where he says, I'm going to use this name picker that Dylan Miller uses, and he pushed the button and Dylan Miller showed up. So it was kind of funny. But I'm going to just give that away because I don't like taking giveaways from companies because, one, it's, I won one from Martin, who's here. I think that anything the giveaways, they should go to the people that watch my channel. So once that one comes in, I think it's just under a gram nugget. So I'll do a giveaway with that when it comes in, and I'll do a live stream or something and give that away, throw it in a bag of pay dirt or something, just because I got enough gold coming in from other things there, to do my reviews. I don't want to win some pay dirt. And plus, 99% of those purchases I did for Kenai were buying pay dirt for somebody else. So I don't think I've only bought 3 bags of Kenai pay dirt for myself, and those were probably not even last month. They were copper bags for me and my son. So all those other ones were I buy a lot of gifts for people from Kenai. So those were all those. So that their name should have been put in there, not mine. So I'll just give away that thing. So, and tonight I have this, which isn't very big, but this is that little horseshoe piece of gold from yesterday's video. So I figured I'd give that away, and I have a bag of pay dirt to put it in. So I'm gonna give this away tonight. Now this pay dirt is actually from R&R Pay Dirt Company. He's an eBay seller. I believe his eBay name is Purple54 or something like that. But I got this in a while ago, and I didn't review it for the longest amount of time, and he hasn't been selling anything for a long amount of time, so there's no reason in me reviewing something that nobody's selling anymore. So, and if he does start selling again, I would just have to get a new bag. This has been sitting around, so I don't know if it's got gold in it. It should have gold, so I will put this. I know we'll have at least one piece of gold because I will put this in there, and we'll do that. All right, Mr. Bean, you have a nice night. I got to get out of here soon too. I had planned having a 30-minute live show, and it's already an hour and a half, or it's been about an hour, I guess. So how should we do this giveaway tonight? I've got to give away this pay dirt, and I've got to give away this nugget. Originally, I was going to have people guess the weight of it, but I don't know how well that would work on a live stream. It should have gold. He was selling for a while. He still is selling. He's got a bag up right now, but it's got 5 grams. But I looked at his feedback, and it doesn't look like he's been selling much. It's kind of a thing where I think he puts up 1 bag a month or something. And there's really no purpose in me reviewing something he's not going to have in stock. I think he just changes his bags up too much. Pick a number. That works. I like that one, Chris Showalter. I'll have to see how many. Can someone tell me how many people I have in this chat room right now? I don't have my tablet open right now. Let's see. Nine hours later. Sounds like SpongeBob. So 45 people watching. Yep, 45. All right, I just wanted to pick a number. Thank you, Ira. Thank you, everybody. I was just trying to warm up my tablet. Turkey sandwich, 0.734. I don't know what that is, but don't pick a number yet. Don't start picking. See, this is what happened last time I did the pick a number thing. Everyone went crazy. See, everyone's still picking. Don't pick any numbers yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Okay, I'm just going to sit here for calm and be calm for a minute and just... I think that you are the winner tonight. Well, that's you. Because see, you said you. That means everyone here. I think everyone's a winner. So if you like pay dirt, you're a winner in my mind. So pay dirt's awesome. So I'm just going to sit here and wait for everyone to stop guessing. So I'm going to have to pick a number. All right, y'all have to give me a second. I'm going to go get up. I got to go get a pen and a piece of paper really quickly so I can write it down so nobody thinks I'm cheating or nothing like that. But see. Oh, refocus. Refocus. They're disqualified, yeah. Just do the random. I can't do the random names picker because I'd have to type in everyone's singles name here, and then as soon as I finish typing in, someone would leave, someone would join in. So, free gold. Yeah, free gold, so. Alright. I've got my piece of paper here. I've got my pens. I'm going to write down a number. Well, I'm not going to. So it's 46 people. I just didn't want to have too high because last time I did it like we had 46 people in the room. I said 1 through 46. Everyone got one number, and nobody guessed it. And it sat on and on and on and on. So, and hey, Gold, no, I still have not touched your welcoming bag yet. I still haven't. I am so far behind on bags of pay dirt people have sent me. It's ridiculous. I had someone email me today asking me if they could send me some pay dirt, and I told them no. I said don't even bother. But a lot of the problem is since my gold shed's still not operational, it's really hard for me to. I can't keep it all in my bedroom, so I kind of throw things in my gold shed, and they kind of just sit in there and get ignored. So I'm weeding through it slowly. So I just finished cleaning out the shed, so I can access everything. So I have everyone's pay dirt piled up, so I can start going through them. So I saw the house. It is nice. Oh, Rod, my house? Do you see my house? Yeah, it's a nice house. My wife likes it. Big backyard. That's all I was concerned about. Big yard. I don't like when I have to cut the grass, but, you know, or do anything on the outside of the yard. And mosquito time's bad, but, you know, big yard's always good. Review Martin's dirt. You know, I will tell you a funny story about Martin's pay dirt. When me and Martin really weren't getting along, I actually had a friend of mine order pay dirt from Martin to review, and Martin never shipped it. So you were going to get a bad review, Martin. You just were going to get a horrible review. You never shipped the pay dirt. Then you shipped it. I think it took you a month to ship it. And then when you finally shipped it, my friend, he was kind of jonesing because he didn't have any pay dirt for a while. So he refused to ship it to me. And he just panned it out himself. He didn't tell me the results or anything. So you kind of, you know, I thought it was funny. So get a riding lawnmower. I have a riding lawnmower, but there's always the little things, the trees. We have bushes. My wife has a lot of rose bushes in the yards. So there's always things that, you know, yards are just a pain in the butt. So, you know. And as I get older, I like them less and less. But I wanted a big yard because I don't like neighbors really close up on me and stuff like that. So, you know. Between which numbers? I don't know. Let's hand this bag to somebody, and we will give them this bag as well as this nugget. And I did weigh up this nugget, and it weighed, I think, 0.32 grams. So a third of a gram nugget here. So you're guaranteed to get that, at least. Hey, Don. How's it going? Awesome family. Yeah, I have an awesome family. I have a beautiful wife. I love my wife to death. I have great kids. I'm not complaining yet. Nobody's been to jail. Me and my wife been together 15 years, so married for 11. So she puts up with me. You got something special about her, something off, one of the two. So I'm bringing you buckets. Be ready. Living Room Pan. I've told a few of my coin community friends about you. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually, and also, let me mention that since he's bringing up coins, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to say giveaway because it's on YouTube. I'm going to be doing a big giveaway on Tuesday. I will be posting a video up on Tuesday about the giveaway, and it's to help out one of my really good friends who has started a YouTube channel, and he's doing coin roll hunting. He does do a little bit of other stuff. He's going to be, once it warms up, he will be doing some prospecting videos and things like that. But every Thursday he does some coin roll hunting, and his name is EVG Hobbies. So I'm going to, don't go and run off and subscribe to him yet, or you can, it doesn't really matter. But on Tuesday I'm going to be doing a giveaway to really help him out and try and get a lot more people to his channel. And I will be giving away a bunch of goodies to people that go to his next live stream. So that will be next Thursday. So But I will make the big announcement Tuesday. I was going to try to announce it here, but I just didn't know how many people were going to watch this. And once it starts going down, you know. Hey Martin, yeah, that's why I don't. That's why I will not sell Pater. I get more people ask me to sell Pater, and that's why I won't. Is because I hate being on deadlines. It drives me crazy just being on a deadline to put videos out. Selling Pater. I would give myself a bad review if I got sold Pater, because I would always put off everything. Oh, I'll go to the post office on Tuesday. Then Tuesday's movies night. That's when we go see movies on Tuesdays because it's $5 movies. So, you know, then I would say, oh, well, I'll go Wednesday. But then Wednesday I'll probably be sore from sitting in a movie theater chair all night. So then, you know, they wouldn't get their Pater. So, and Martin doesn't even, do you even sell Pater anymore? I haven't seen anything. Maybe you sell it on, I don't know. I know your site doesn't have it anymore. All right, so let's do the giveaway for today. I'm gonna do now, before anyone starts picking any numbers, you only get one guess. I hate beyond belief watching those chat boxes just get filled with numbers nonstop. So. Hey, silver's good. Like I said it earlier in my stream. I do collect silver, but I mean, I buy some silver rounds, but I buy 2 of certain ones, and those are just for my kids. So when I'm gone, they'll get, you know, a whole bunch of silver. But I don't really stack too much anymore, just because, you know, I used to really big, and when I had to sell off my collection, you know, cut deep. You start missing things, and you don't want to get into it again. And you know, and money's really tight with us, so you know, I'll keep doing the Pater reviews and. That takes up all my extra money. But, you know, and me and my daughter do some dime hunting, and that's about it. So we do some coin hunting, a little bit of it. But all right, we need to do this. Need to give this away. I'm going to do, so the number's going to be, everyone gets one guess. One guess. If you guess more than once, I'm going to disqualify all your guesses. So, and it'll be the first person that guesses the number right. And last time I did this, the number was like 15 or something like that, and one person typed in 15, but before him, someone typed in 1 and 5. And I disqualified him, and he said he accidentally hit the button, some other button. So make sure you type carefully. You're only going to get one guess. Oh, my cats are fighting now. Oh, well. All right, so let's pick a number. We're just going to do it easy to make sure somebody gets it. We're going to go 1 through 30 because there's 46 people here. And if no one guesses it, we'll do it again. So I'm going to write down the number. Everyone, when I say go, you can start guessing. You only get one guess. Pick a number between 1 through 30, and the first person to get the number right will win this gold nugget, which weighed out at 0.32, and a bag of Pater from R&R Pater Company. So you can go. Well, I already got the winner, so winner's already got up there. See, I'll let everyone calm down and stop guessing now. Sorry, reviewer Dorado Gold, their site says offline. I wouldn't be surprised. They've always been really sketchy. I have to tell you, that was the most nervous I've ever been with a Pater before. Was put that, you know, because a friend of mine bought that and it was on his credit card. And I've had a couple of times where people will, you know, order stuff for me and they've ended up having to do chargebacks and things like that. And, you know, it's always a huge hassle. And so the friend of mine who did it, y'all can stop guessing. Somebody already won. So we'll do another one in a second because I'm going to give away something else in a second. So I was more scared than anything when my friend was going to do a chargeback for all that money for that bag from Dorado Gold. But it got here. Took a while, but it got here and it was really good. So, all right, let me scroll back up and see who actually won. I just saw the number up. Actually, a lot of people guessed that number, but Tiger Eyes Wheeler. You guessed it first. Number 12. See? Number 12. So Tiger Eyes Wheeler, you won. Make sure you just email me at dylan@millerprospecting.com and I will send this off to you. Let me see. Good night, Golden. Good night, mate. Martin. Yeah, Dorado Gold. I mean, I know they're getting their gold from South America or somewhere, but, you know, I've had, you know, they're just, you know, I like their gold. I'm glad I reviewed their two things, but they're probably not a company I will be putting on my list to try again for a long time. It was just both times. It was very trying and worrisome thinking about did they just steal my money because they're just so slow at everything, you know. And warrants, yes. I just, like I said, they're one of the companies. See, there's a couple of companies that are really, you know, they're really big on Facebook. So if you got to contact them, you know, some companies just don't do well with customer service. And I just hate Facebook, but I know, like, you know, I've had people that ask me for certain companies on how to contact them, including Goldbeck, who I think is, you know, I love Goldbeck. But if you want to contact Dave, your best bet is through Facebook. Because if you email him, he tends to take a week to answer you. But if you go on Facebook, you know, he's always on there on his messenger, and he'll usually reply to you at the end of the day. So, and I know Dorado Gold was really big on Facebook, too. But what's funny is, about Dorado Gold, since we're on that, when I first started doing gold pay dirt reviews, and this was before I even started with my YouTube channel, I did an eBay seller called Dorado Gold. And it was some of the worst pay dirt I'd ever had. I gave him a really bad review. And then when this company came out, it just jingled in my mind, and I thought about it. And I remember reading a lot, like Gino on Facebook. He's got a really big beef with the Dorado Gold people for ripping people off, and he mentioned, I just happened to be on his page one day and saw him talking about them and how they had ripped off a ton of people on eBay, and it reminded me of that. So then I asked the guys at Dorado Gold about their old eBay account, and they swore it wasn't them and stuff like that. But it always just made me feel sketchy, you know, because supposedly they were opening multiple eBay accounts and selling stuff, and you know, I wish I could stop reviewing eBay totally and just tell people never buy from eBay, but there is a couple good sellers on eBay. So, I mean, one of my favorites, Alaskan Nugget 907's on eBay. But there's some horrible people on eBay. It's just absolutely horrible. Hey, Gary, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoy the dime. Highway Ranger. Well, before y'all leave, here, let me do one more giveaway really quick. We're going to do a number pull, because I know people are starting to leave, because I just gave something away, so everyone wants to leave now. But we're going to do another one. I'm going to give away another sample bag to somebody here. I'm going to do another number pick, another 1 through 30. I still have enough people here, so yeah, 1 through 30. I'm going to write down another number. So, if y'all want to guess a number, I got my piece of paper up right here. And y'all can start guessing right now. The number is 1 through 30. You get one guess. And so you get one guess, and my battery's about to die, so everyone gets one guess. First number that shows up wins a sample bag from Kenai Gold. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, I really try to be honest. Nobody's guessed it yet. Nobody's guessed it. So if you were slow and haven't guessed yet, double checking. Nobody guessed it. Ted Williams, I will. If I come to Georgia this year, I will be making a post somewhere about when I'm going, because I'll state what day I'm going. So if anyone wants to meet up, I don't know where I'm going to be going yet. I'm watching the numbers. Nobody's picked it, and I think everyone has guessed. Oh, we got a winner. We got a winner. There we go. Let me just make sure they didn't guess before. But you only get one guess. Nope, they didn't guess before. So their one guess was a winner, Donnie Brown. So Donnie Brown, make sure you email me, Dylan@millerprospecting.com, and I'm going to send you a bag, a sampler bag from Kenai Gold. So two winners tonight. Make sure y'all email me. So Tiger Eyes. And Donnie Brown. Make sure you both email me, Dylan, D-Y-L-A-N, because I know a lot of people can't spell my name, at Miller Prospecting. And if you still, for whatever reason, if you can't get my email, just leave a message in one of my videos and say, this is me, so-and-so, and I'll do your thing. Yeah, Tiger Eyes, I'll email you. Let me just write it down. So I'll email you, Tiger Eyes. I got your email down here. So I appreciate everyone coming in, watching my channel, and I appreciate all of you. I thank you. I wish I had more stuff to give away. I always wish I had more to give away, but I don't, sadly. So I've been lucky though. This year we've been doing good. So I've been having a lot of people like Rod Kurt here letting me pan out their material and having some fun with it. So I still get to shoot a video and have some fun, and they get to have some gold. So it's been working out really good. So I need to thank everyone. I thank all the people that watch my channel. I really, really appreciate it. He's going to lose that paper. I'm not going to lose that paper. I actually have the chat log, so it doesn't matter. I can go through it later. Hey, Jackie Scott. Thanks. Josh, 29582. I don't know if I'd said hi to you yet. So I'm about to go. I need to get rid of this. And Harlan, you're guessing way too late. Have a good night, Dylan. Hey, thanks, Josh Ortiz. Thanks, Rebel Dog. My computer's at like 2%. So, hey, Aiden. Yeah, have your daughter subscribe. Thanks. I would try to make sure my channel is kid friendly. It sucks. My son always asks me if he can watch a certain person on YouTube, and I have to screen it, and I'm like, oh no, you can't watch that person. I mean, 90% of the people that watch YouTube are kids nowadays, and I just never understand why they don't make their content safe for kids. But thanks, Highway Ranger. Rod Kurt, you guessed way too late, Rod Kurt. Way too late, man. Good night, Nicholas. Bruce Spencer, hey, I don't know if I had seen you in there earlier, but thanks for watching. Hey, Pyro, thanks. All right, I'm going to end the stream, and as always, I want to thank everyone. Thanks for watching, and happy panning. I don't have a gold dime to give away. I didn't even think about it until just now. So next video, I will give away 2. So Monday's video, I will give away 2. And make sure, everyone, before I go, check out Tuesday's video, because I'm going to be talking about a giveaway for EVG Hobbies, a good friend of mine. So thanks all. Happy panning. I'm out of here.